Okay, I know I just posted the little trailer review for The Exorcist Believer, but I didn't feel like I really went in fully on this, and the trailer is nowhere online. Universal is not putting this trailer out. I'm assuming they're not going to do it until Monday, after everybody's gone to see Oppenheimer. If you want to see it now, you basically have to go see Oppenheimer in order to see this trailer. But I'm gonna give you kind of a little bit of a rundown of what I saw from this trailer. I've never done one of these full-on trailer reviews before. Usually it's just been a minute-long trailer review, but I am gonna try to break this down as much as I can. So bear with me on here. So let me just go ahead and start off by saying that from the footage that I got, which I did take some footage of it because I was gonna post it online, but the one time I tried to do it, I immediately got blocked on there. So I'm not putting that trailer up there again. But from where it started at, basically the story is that you have this father of a possessed child. The father is played by Leslie Odom Jr., and, he's desperate for help. He goes in search of someone who has similar experiences, and that someone is Chris McNeil, of course, Ellen Burstyn's character from the original Exorcist. And from the part where the trailer that I took from begins, the daughter of the father has basically been in a coma for 3 days, and she sees this other girl there that also has been in the situation in some kind of accident. I can't remember what it was, but he slowly starts to realize that something is not right with her daughter. Like, something is definitely inside of her, as this other girl is as well. There's a point in the trailer where they're inside of a church, and the other girl, there's a little black girl and a little white girl, and the white girl comes in dressed in this dress that's covered in blood, and like they're having like I'm not too sure what it is. But basically, she comes in there possessed by the devil, and basically is just continuously saying over and over again, "The body of the blood, the body of the blood," and slowly but surely, the devil's voice starts to come out of her, and everyone's looking at her like, "What the hell's going on?" And it basically cuts to Leslie Odom going to Chris McNeil, Ellen Burstyn, like I said, Ellen Burstyn's character, and basically, like I said in my little short trailer review for this, I feel like they're trying to make her the Laurie Strode for this series of films that's going to be a trilogy, just like they did with Jamie Lee Curtis in the Halloween trilogy, because this is made by the same people. David Gordon Green is the director of this. He co-wrote it with Danny McBride, who also wrote the Halloween films. And so I feel like that's where they're going with this. I could be wrong on that front, but basically what happens is that I guess she goes to the girls' houses to figure out what's going on, and I don't know. I don't know if the trailer is making any suggestions that she's become a professional exorcist of her own or what. I don't really know for certain, but throughout the course of the trailer, you see like demonic things. You see like a scene where dogs are attacking each other. You see the possessed girls basically sharing the same heartbeat as the girls in real life, and then it seems like they're planning some kind of mystery around what the hell happened between these two, and you basically get shots that are very similar to the early trailers for The Exorcist. Like, the first trailers for The Exorcist were scenes that cut to white, and you see this demonic-looking image on there. As I said on my trailer review for the little trailer review I did, it doesn't look like the worst thing ever, but it doesn't look that great either. I think there was a lot of negative word of mouth coming from test screenings for this movie, and Universal basically had to decide where they were going to go for here, because they put a lot of money into picking up these rights to put this film in theaters. I mean, $400 million to put this trilogy together. So that is basically so you would think they would be putting their all into this, but hearing the negative reviews for this coming out of the test screenings for it, they're hoping that this is going to work. And from what I see from the trailer here, it's not a terrible looking trailer by any means necessary, but there's nothing about it that really makes it stand out. I feel like this is going to be just like the Halloween trilogy. Like, the first Halloween movie by these people in 2018 was actually not a bad movie, but with each passing film, the second and third film that came after this, it just wasn't as strong as the other ones. It got stupider. They tried to add like a social message to it that just didn't work all the way through, and I feel like that's what's going to happen here. I feel like I feel like at some point Linda Blair is actually going to show up in here, because she's still alive at this point. As far as I know, I don't know. I don't think she's dead, but no, she's not dead. She's very much alive. is, I don't know, for some reason I thought that she died a while ago, but no, she's still very much alive. So I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up making an appearance, possibly in this movie. It's like, it's obviously save that for the actual movie itself, but like I said before, the trailer for this doesn't look terrible. It definitely looks like it has some promise to it, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel like there's anything that really is going to make this stand out on its own. Like, if you want to see something really good and revolutionary from The Exorcist, I recommend you check out the Exorcist TV series that was on Fox a couple years ago, which was really fantastic. I mean, it's a direct sequel to the original series. It ignores the various sequels, and you have these two exorcists who investigate cases of demonic possession, and it was a really good show that was on Fox for 2 seasons, and unfortunately got canceled. I've been lucky enough to have the DVDs for this for the longest time, and I really love the show. It's a really good show. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I would say watch those first before you see this new movie, because I feel like this new movie is going to disappoint a lot of people, but at least you have something good from The Exorcist that came within the last 10 years. I mean, overall, my thoughts on this movie, like I said in my little short review, it's got potential. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It definitely doesn't look as bad as the early word of mouth has been saying for it, but at the same time, though, there isn't enough there to really make me say that this is something that you need to see, that looks really exciting, something I'm really looking forward to seeing. It's going to be hard to top what the original Exorcist did. I mean, the original Exorcist still stands after 50 years, so there's a lot that needs to go right in this film's direction to make it a classic film, but we will see what happens. It comes out Friday the 13th of October. One would hope, with the actor strike going on right now, that this film will still be able to come out when it needs to, but we'll wait and see. But bottom line, thought it was alright. Definitely doesn't look like anything too spectacular, but I'm optimistic about what they could do here. Did you watch the trailer? Did you see Oppenheimer and see the trailer? Let me know your thoughts down below and what you think about it.